Facebook Marketplace, Goodwill, Mercari, it's all coming to you in another episode of Live Video Game Hunting with Tata Collector. Here we go. Alright, so you see me walk up on this Facebook Marketplace deal here, and the guy already had all the games boxed up. So I walk up and I'm videoing. He did not want to be seen on video, so I respected that and took him out of the picture. But I'm sitting here going through the box of games case by case, seeing what has manuals, what doesn't. See that copy of Obscure there. It's a $20 game without the manual. So this was on, let's see, Saturday. And went ahead and met up with the guy before I went into work. And he originally wanted $60 for this. I was able to talk him down. I asked him why he was getting rid of all these games. And he said his son didn't play them anymore. And he had moved on to the Xbox One X, which I'm pretty jealous of. I don't have one of those yet. Didn't mind me recording. He just didn't want his face shown on the video. So we were just sitting there talking, chit chat. It's always kind of sketchy when you're going to somebody's house. I'm not very fond of it. I'd rather meet up in a public place. You never know if you're going to get shot or not. But I am a licensed weapons holder. I do have my concealed weapons license, and so I was definitely packing heat walking up to this deal, because you never know when something's going to go down. That's just for my protection. But turns out that the guy actually worked security at the nearby prison. So I don't think he was too much trouble. And you see me pick up this copy of Black. That game is now backwards compatible on the Xbox One. Anytime you see that out in the wild for Xbox, go ahead and pick that up.
Hey folks, it's Tata Collector here, and I'm coming at you tonight with a small little pickup. This is something I got off Mercari. I'm going to be adding this footage into a longer video, so this will just go in with it. I'm not going to be able to go out hunting very much this week, but I'll do what I can, and I'll post what I can when I can. So, figured I'd go ahead and show you what I got. Okay, so I went ahead and took the time to take the box out of the wrapping. This saran wrap was covering the box, but I went ahead and took it off just to make the video go a little quicker, and we'll go over what I got. Alright, let's take a look. Wow, more bubble wrap. Now, the person shipping this, he went out of his way to do things right. Not only is it in a poly bag, but it's also in a box wrapped in bubble wrap that was sealed with saran wrap. Fantastic! I mean, I can't say enough about this shipper already. So, we'll take a look at the wrapping. Oh, and there's a little thank you sticker. That's freaking awesome! Heck yeah! Alright, so what do we have in the bubble wrap? Well, it's a Game Boy game. Game Boy Color. We got Harvest Moon. Fantastic. Fantastic. Harvest Moon on the Game Boy Color. Guess how much I paid for it? $5. $5 free shipping. That's a steal. You can't beat it. Alright, folks. That does it for this little pickup. Y'all have a good one. Okay, folks, so it wasn't that great of a weekend, but I was able to score a few things. I came across an original Xbox lot on Facebook Marketplace. I did get a package in from Mercari, and I did get a little tiny score at Goodwill. A couple of things I just didn't have. A couple of things I went ahead and picked up. So we'll go over all of those right now, and let's dive in. Okay, so from the pickup on Facebook Marketplace, this guy had posted, I think it was like 19 or 20 original Xbox titles. He was originally looking for $60 for everything. I was able to talk him down to $40. He had already had a few buyers message him, try to meet up with him, and they kind of flaked out on him. So at this point, he was just kind of frustrated and just ready to get rid of what he had. So I was able to manage, I was able to talk him down to $40, which wasn't too bad of a deal. The entire lot came out to about $135, $140 when you looked it up on price charting. But there were a few good titles in here that I did not have, and I didn't want, someone else to snatch them up from under me, so I went ahead and got them. Alright, so what we've got is, first off, the Punisher, and no manual. A lot of these don't have manuals. I was kind of irritated about that. I usually don't like picking up anything unless I can get a manual to go with it, but it is what it is. And then we got Manhunt, and that too, no manual. Then we've got Pariah. No manual. Now the condition on a lot of these discs is not that great, but it's a good thing I've got access to a fantastic disc resurfacer. It's made by Azura Disc. They're pretty pricey, but these are industrial type disc resurfacers that you will find in most like movie stores, video game stores, places where they're going to be doing a lot of resurfacing. And these aren't just your little, wind up resurfacers. These aren't going to leave smears all over the disc. These, for the most part, get about 98% of scratches gone. You can turn a pre-scratched up disc into a disc that looks phenomenal. So it's a good thing I've got that. All right, then, this is a nice little gem here. We got The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge, but no manual. That's still about a $10 game right there, so if you ever see this out in the wild, go ahead and pick that up, especially if it's got the manual. If it's got the manual, it's about a $15 game. So don't pass that up if you can get it pretty cheap. Then we've got a game that's backwards compatible on the Xbox One. I don't think I'm going to keep it though, just because I think I can find it in a better condition. Plus, I've got the Xbox One and I just don't hardly ever use it. I'm more of a PlayStation man myself, but when I am able to get a good deal on an Xbox title, at least I've got, the system to play it. So we got Black, and it too did not have a manual. But that is backwards compatible on the Xbox One, so if you ever see this out in the wild, go ahead and pick that up if you don't already have it. Then we've got The Bard's Tale, and that too did not have a manual. Alright, then I picked this up as well. Now this is an only on Xbox title, so I'll be keeping this. With the way Xbox is releasing their backwards compatible titles, there's a good chance that Fable will be added into that, if it's not already. I haven't checked the list in a while. Maybe it's on there. But no manual. Then we've got Doom 3. Resurrection of Evil. Now it was complete. It's got the manual, so not a bad pickup there. And then we've got Blood Omen 2, and it had the manual. It was complete. And then we've got Lord of the Rings, The Third Age, and it had the manual. I believe the rest of these have the manuals, except for the loose discs. Then we've got Van Helsing with the manual. And then we've got Blood Rain with the manual. And Prince of Persia Warrior Within with the manual. Now there were a few loose discs. There were 4. We've got Max Payne, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Need for Speed Underground, and Need for Speed Underground 2. So that all came from that lot that I found on Facebook Marketplace. I look on Facebook Marketplace. I search outside of my area. I'll hit up people, say, hey, will you ship? If they live over an hour away. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. It's just however you can roll with that. I like people, if you're going to sell online, then sell online. And what I mean by that is make it available to be shipped. If you're going to sell online, set up a PayPal account. Set up a PayPal account, or Facebook Messenger now has where, if you add someone onto Messenger, you can send them money directly to their bank account. You can request money, you can send money. And it's secure. I've used it before. I use it pretty often when I can find a deal on Facebook Marketplace that needs to be shipped. Some people just don't have PayPal. They've never taken the time to set one up, and that's okay. But I feel like if you're going to sell online, you need to have every means available for you to sell that product online. And most of your customer base is going to be outside of your area. So if you're, if you're making your market just that little area that you live in and it's, oh, meetup only, no. You're going to be sitting on that product for a while. It'll sell a lot quicker if you're willing to take your butt down to the post office, put the item in a box or a bubble wrap, and mail it off. Accept that PayPal payment. That's money. All right, enough about that rant. So then, earlier in the weekend, I believe it was Friday, could have been Saturday, but I believe it was Friday. I did get a Mercari package in, and we've already gone over the footage with that. But I did get Harvest Moon Game Boy Color. Picked that up for $5, so that's not a bad deal on that, and was free shipping. Then just the last few things here were Goodwill finds. Went into Goodwill last night, and they didn't have any games, but they did have some Wii accessories. I asked if they had a Wii because they had Wii accessories, and they didn't have the Wii. They just said they get these in all the time, but I went ahead and picked them up. We've got the Gibson Guitar Hero guitar. I did not have this, so this will be going into my collection. And then we've got not one, but two Wii wheels, and these are the Nintendo brand. I don't know if you can see that right there. It says Nintendo somewhere down here. But the way you could tell is if it says Wii right here in this blue circle, that's going to be your Nintendo brand. So I picked both of these up. They were 99 cents each. Great buy because you can pair these with Mario Kart and sell it for a little bit more than if you were to not have the Wii wheel to go with it. So most people that are buying Mario Kart want the wheel to go with it. So it's a great bundler, especially if you can find that Nintendo brand. So there you have it, folks. That was my weekend haul. Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, and Goodwill. All right. I've got links down in the description to my eBay page and my Facebook and all that stuff. So be sure to go down into the description, click on those links, go to my Facebook, give it a like, leave some comments, leave some likes if you enjoyed the content. Let me know how I was doing this weekend. If you see anything that you would like to pick up, go ahead and let me know on that too. I do have a lot of these Xbox games going on to my eBay page. Some of them I'm keeping though, like Obscure, I'm keeping that. So don't think you're getting my copy of don't think you're getting my copy of Obscure. All right, so folks, I hope you had a great weekend. This is your boy Tata Collector, and have a good one.